2009. In other words, there would be in fact a 3% cut, but the 4%, to make it 4%, would be, and I like to describe it as a parachute. It would be a one-time fund to be back in there to help adjust that adjustment so that we look at it again in January. That would be $100 million towards this goal. $75 million would be a 3% ongoing budget cut in public education, all of which would be backfilled with one-time sources for fiscal year 2009 only. So in public education, the $75 million cut would be filled in, and so there would be no adjustments to public education. That one-time money would be filled in to make that this year for fiscal year 2009. The third thing is that we take $30 million of ongoing revenue that's currently in capital. We have been fortunate enough in the last few years to be able to put $30 million ongoing money into building projects, which have been used as part of that base, and then we've been able to supplement that with one-time money. But this would be backfilled in as one-time sources for fiscal year 2009. So the buildings that were approved from that source, which continue to be built, but when we start the session for 2010, that base would be removed. The next one would be $15 million, would come from capital improvements. That's AR&I. For many years, we had a 0.9% that we would put into AR&I, and several years ago, we increased that to 1.1. By taking that back to the original figure we were using, that would generate $15 million of ongoing revenue. The next item is $18 million would come from House Bill 359. For those of you who have so many numbers you can't remember what that is. That's the health care tax reform, where we have an $18 million tax cut for giving credit for